race, all people. Our love is international, universal. Are all brothers, every one. And the priest looked down. Justice. They turned their faces away and said, our kingdom is not as the kingdom of this world. Our kingdom, our life on earth is but a pilgrimage. The soul lives on humility and patience. At the same time, screwing from the poor their last centime. They settled down among their treasures, and ate and drank. Princes. And to the starving they said, suffer. Suffer as he suffered on the cross. Words of God. And anyone who believes what they hear over and over. So the poor, instead of bread, made do with a picture of the bleeding, scourged, and nailed up Christ. And they prayed to that image of their helplessness. And the priest said, raise your hands, bend your knees, and bear your suffering without complaint. Pray for those who torture you, for prayer and blessing are the only stairways in which you can climb to paradise. So they chained up the poor so that they wouldn't be able to stand up and fight their bosses who ruled in the name of the lie of divine right.
Before deciding what is wrong and what is right, first we must decide what we are. I do not know myself, for no sooner have I discovered something than I begin to doubt it. What we do is just a shadow of what we wish to do, and the only truths we can point to are the ever-changing truths of our own experience. I do not know if I am hangman or victim, for I can imagine the most horrible tortures, and as I describe them to myself, I suffer them. There is nothing I could not do, and everything fills me with horror. And I see other people also suddenly change themselves into strangers and are driven to unpredictable acts. Just a little while ago, I saw my tailor, a gentle, cultured man who liked to talk philosophy. I saw him full of the mouth and raging and screaming, attack with a cudgel. A man from Switzerland, a man heavily armed, and destroy him utterly. And I saw him tear open the breast of the defeated man, saw him take out the still beating heart and swallow it.
This itching, this fever pounds in my head like a drum. Sin simmers and scorches.
I know, Marat, that you would give up all your fame and the love of all the people for just a few days of health. But here you lie in your bath, all huddled up, as if in the pink water of the womb, alone with your ideas about the world, which no longer fits the world outside. And why should you care about the world outside? For me, the only reality is imagination. The world inside myself, the revolution, no longer interests me.
Wrong, Sade. Wrong. This imagination, you barriers? I write, but I never believed the pen alone could destroy institutions. I know the dangers. However hard I fight for the new age, the only time it seems to come any close is in the quiet between our clumsy battles. We're so clogged with dead ideas passed down from generation to generation that even the best of us are unable to control our own lives. We invented the revolution, but we didn't know how to run it. Look, everyone wants to keep something from the past, as a simple reminder or souvenir, if you will, of the old regime. This man decides to keep a painting. This man keeps his mistress. This man keeps his horse. He keeps his factories. He keeps his estate. He keeps his country house. He keeps his garden. He keeps. This man couldn't part with his shipyards. He keeps his armies. And that one keeps his king. And so we write into the Declaration of the Rights of Man, the holy right of property. And now we find where it leads. Every man is equally free to fight, with equal and fraternally, and with equal arms, of course. Every man his own millionaire. Man against man. Group against group. In happy mutual robbery. Ahead of them, the great springtime of mankind. The budding of trade and blossoming of industry. And one enormous financial upsurge. We find ourselves, we stand here more oppressed than when we begun. Today, I think the revolution has been won.